say. Hey, tell me why they wanna flex. Thirsty for approval. Oh, song over. Hey, what's up, y'all? So today's podcast is titled, FOECAST is titled, How the fuck did we get here? Where the fuck we going? That's a very layered, complex, topic, because that shit can literally go for, we could talk about that shit for years. We can go on forever about that. But kind of just to, I guess like in a nutshell, I kind of just want to tackle that question. The first part of the question, how the fuck did we get here? And I think the best way to answer that is, first asking the question of why the fuck are we here? And it's pretty simple. We don't really have any control of why the fuck we're in this point. We don't have no control over why the fuck any of this shit is happening. We're just we're the lab rats type shit in this big experiment that I believe is going on right now. For those that are fans of the movie The Matrix, people of elevated mindsets still kind of see the reading between the lines and see the gems that movie kind of drops in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that red pill, blue pill shit is so real, bro. Like, you either wake up every fucking day and act like there's not shit fucking going on in this bitch. Like, you could act like the government ain't trying to kill you every fucking day. Especially as a nigga, you can act like, this shit's not rigged, it's not a system, it's not a fucking, program. But it is. Or you take that red pill, then you see it. You wake the fuck up and you see the truth, one thing I've learned in this life is that the truth is a motherfucking hard pill to swallow. And it's even harder to try to get other people to swallow that motherfucking pill. That's facts. But in simple, I guess in like a simple explanation back to the question of how the fuck did we get here and why the fuck we're here, it kind of just comes down to understanding what it means to be colonized. What even colonization means, and what does that mean? What does that mean for a person of color being in America, the United States? We're all colonized right now, and I'm gonna get into that on the part 2, and I'll have my co-hosts with me on that one. But recognizing that you're a product of colonization, that's like number one. That's the first fucking red pill, because then you kind of realize that everything you do isn't natural to your culture. Like, living in America, most of the shit that we do is not, Christmas, the fuck, like. And again, we'll get into that in the part 2. But a lot of the shit that we do that we think is normal, or whatever society does, those were cultures and ideologies and concepts and shit that were all forced upon us, like generations ago, a lot of generations ago. So it's nothing new. And that kind of just brings us back to the question of, okay, then, so where the fuck are we headed? Where are we going with this? Where's all this leading to? What's the fucking main goals of all this shit, right? And that's a good question. And that's a question that's we'll jump into, elaborate more on, try to brainstorm more on with the part 2. But yeah, with all that being said, what is the fucking main point of all this? Where are we headed to? Are we in a transition of something greater, or are we in a transition to motherfucking chaos? Like, we're already in chaos, but is it gonna get worse or is it gonna get better? And that's a question that's on my mind, and I'm sure on a lot of other people. So that's what I'm going to leave off with for this time. And until next time. Peace.